Favorite plant, but can you really pick one? Or is it like picking your favorite TV show? It's always changing depending on the season, your mood, or the time. For a plant lover like me, favorites are always shifting depending on the season. Whoever is growing a new leaf, basically whoever is growing and giving me joy and not stress. So I actually made a list of my top 10 favorite plants as of right now. So here are my current top 10 favorite plants. These are the ones that I'm probably posting a lot on my Instagram. There might be some surprises. Okay, first one on the list is this Filadelanthus Milano Chm. I like how the leaves get longer when it gets mature. So this is the one that I've actually been growing, and this is the one that I recently just got. So this is a mature Filadelanthus Milano Chm already, so it's still rehabbing. This Milano Chm, probably not the easiest philodendrons to take care of, at least in my experience. I feel like it's been tricky growing it. I think the clear plastic sheet in the back of the moss pool is helping, because there's a tons of new roots. There's a tons of aerial roots. So I'm hoping the next few leaves will be a lot bigger. But yeah, here's Milano Chm. Okay, next one is this Anthurium Dorito. It is also dark and velvety. I really like this plant because it's so easy to care for. I've never had a problem with this plant. It's growing inside my IKEA cabinet, so it gets a high humidity. The sinus is starting to flatten up a little bit, and there's a brand new leaf, or maybe flower, I can't tell yet, or maybe both. But Anthurium Dorito is definitely one of my favorite right now. The next one is this Monstera Burmarks flame, and it's starting to give me some fenestrations. I'll include a picture of a mature Burmarks flame, because the mature one, which is my goal is to grow a mature one. It looks pretty insane, and that's what I'm hoping to grow one day. But the only thing I would say with this plant, it's been a slow grower for me. Yeah, I'm just hoping for bigger and more mature leaves. I don't know when it's gonna shoot the next one, because like I said, this one is like it's taking its time to push new leaves. But okay, next is my Florida Beauty. Now, I've had Florida Beauties in the past. I say multiple Florida Beauties in the past. Either will give me all green or all yellow leaves, and then they'll just die. But this one in particular, this specific plant has been as easygoing. I actually need to repot this plant, but it's the leaves, the variegation is beautiful. Like, I need to put it in a moss pool too. Desperately looking for a moss pool to climb. But Florida Beauty. Okay, next is this Hoya Lineer. This is the only Hoya that I own. I'll probably need to stand up. Like I said, this is the only Hoya that I have. It has been fairly easy going for me. I just make sure I give it enough light. I don't let it dry out too much. It hasn't flowered yet. I'm just trying to see if there's anything, but yeah, nothing. Regardless, even if she flowers or not, still a beautiful Hoya. Okay, next is my Filadelanthus Glorious. Glorious is a hybrid of Milano Chm and Gloriosum. This is the top cutting of my old plant. I'll try to include a picture of my old Glorious when it was big and before the cut. I like this plant so much because it's way easier to take care of than the Milano Chm. I highly recommend Glorious. Okay, for the next one, I have to stand up. My Monstera Albo for a while now, so it's definitely acclimated to my place. There's a little bit of browning, but that's normal. But it's been easygoing for me. Need to pot. It's getting very root bound. I mean, the roots is just going crazy. Probably the tallest plant that I have right now in my collection. It's looking a little thirsty. It's been warm here in San Diego, so I think it needs another water. It's giving me smaller leaves, so it might need to be repot soon. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and water this after. I pretty much got its care down now. I prefer the marble variegation than the sectoral half moon. The half moon ones are very pretty, but they tend to brown easily. Like this one is like almost half moon. The white part is just browning. So yeah, so here's my Monstera Albo. Okay, number 3 is this Variegated Billy. This plant is so pretty. The variegation is giving half moon, starting to size up. And this one's pretty easy to care for. Just like the regular green billy, just make sure it's getting enough light to keep the variegation. This is the newest leaf, the other leaf. Yep, my Variegated Billy. And on number 2 is my Caramel Marble. You've probably seen this a lot on my Instagram. I post this plant a lot. This plant is just beautiful. I'm trying to show it and not make a mess here, but this is my Caramel Marble. My experience with it so far has been easy, hasn't given me any problem at all. I haven't experienced any browning. I do need to repot it. I've been pushing it back. I've been so scared to repot it. It's starting to like tip over. Yep, so this is my Caramel Marble. Okay, number 1 is my Variegated Red Congo. I love this plant so much. And then there's a new leaf. I like the shape and how leathery the leaves are. Even the regular Red Congo, I really like that plant. It isn't giving me any problem. Even this leaf that's like all variegated, has no green in it. There's a little bit of browning, but like very little. So yeah, I can't wait for this to get big. Probably need to water it. And there you have it. That's my top 10 favorite plants right now. Like I said, most of them have been easygoing and just fun to grow, even the Milano Chm. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.